Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that's deciding they can't just like sit around and do nothing. They have to take some kind of action here. And the number on the card is 17. We also have number 44 and 38. Woman holding a heart. Hi there, Drew. And fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, which talks about the heart chakra. So there's something here about accepting somebody for who they are. I feel like that's both self and external, but it has to do with a love that feels very genuine. This could be a friendship, but for I think most of the situations I'm reading on, this is a romantic situation. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of enchantment. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I missed you yesterday. It was a long day yesterday. I actually wanted to do my live stream this afternoon. I drank a Red Bull and then promptly took a nap. So it did not give me wings, but we're making it happen. Even though this is probably like the latest in the day that I've ever done a live. So, anyways, hello there, Jen. Hi, Anne. How are we doing? Let's dive in with the Fairy Lenormand. See what else we have for you. Oh, that's fun. Wow, that's a fun collection. Okay, so if you know my channel, you know whenever this card comes out, we have a little bit of fun. So I don't even remember the first time this happened, but for a very long time, my mom and I have had this thing. Hello there, Tiana. You're just in time for the whip. This card is called the whip, by the way, which is why I do this. But it does, in general, denote some sort of punishment or kind of like petty behavior. But the thing that I'm referencing in terms of what I do on my channel when the whip comes out is something that my mom and I have always said back and forth together. And I think Tiana even like tried to do like some research to figure out where it's from. I don't know if we figured it out, but the whip. No, no, not the whip. The whip. No, no, please, not the whip. The whip. No, no, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. Okay, so like I said, it's a card about punishment, right? We have two fairies sitting there talking, and one of them's like, la, 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 I can't hear you. And then we have number 13, which is the little girl. And interestingly enough, this talks about innocence. So this is maybe going to be a little bit weird. I'm glad, Deanna. This is going to be a little bit weird, but what I'm feeling from this particular combo is that there's a refusal to believe that somebody is who they are or that they are innocent. Somebody's trying to ignore it. But it's a card about punishment, right? There's something karmic here. Somebody realizing the truth of the situation, somebody that perhaps was too willing to believe other things. All right, now I'm starting to get a little freaked out. Okay, check it out. First trio, the one that's like the picture and the thumbnail for my video, has the number 44. Then we've got number 11, right? The whip. The last card that I just drew was 22. And before that is 33. So we have 11, 22, 33, and 44 coming out. And I've only drawn 7 cards. This is a pretty major situation that's going on here where somebody has to realize that they probably need to take the path that's a little bit more intimidating terrifying, uncomfortable, disruptive. Like, the vibe I'm getting off of this, and I hope it makes sense to some of you, is, yeah, you're going to have to like have a little bit of a walk of shame, have a little bit of a sense of people seeing what's important to you, who you really are, putting yourself out there in order to resolve whatever the situation is, because somebody's trying really hard not to face the reality of the situation. Okay, so we're talking about justice, right? Because somebody here is innocent. Somebody here is maybe going through a little bit of like karmic justice, having a moment where they have to accept the truth. King of Swords. So this is our person that is contemplating taking action. Don't get too caught up in the genders. Tarot is talking about energy, not what you got downstairs. Hello, Robin. How are you? Welcome. I'm an innocent angel too, Tiana. How did you know? 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Sorry, so in this deck, it's the 6 of Mallets. This is the Masonic Tarot. But the mallets correlate to earth energy, which is pentacles. And then we have, coincidentally, the King of Mallets or Pentacles. So this is coming through in 2 different ways. So quite literally, we have 2 kings, right? And this 6 of Pentacles in the middle is screaming to me that we have 2 people that are not the same. One is a little bit more stable. One is a little bit more, I'm getting flighty. But there's also a sense here that we have a challenge, and perhaps both of these kings represent individuals that are facing that challenge of what is the truth? Where do your loyalties lie? And what are your principles? This is like a character moment, right? This is, if this was a movie, this is where somebody has to make that decision that we've all known is eventually going to happen, you know? Are you going to do the right thing? We have the Emperor in the reverse. Nine of Mallets or 9 of Pentacles. And the Tower. Okay, so this is perfect because maybe it was yesterday I saw a reel, or it might have been on Reddit. I don't know, one of those things. But on social media, I saw this story about some dude whose mailbox kept getting taken out. I don't even remember what state. I think it was a Midwest state. But what was it? Like Department of Transportation kept just saying like, well, it's just accidental. You're going to have to deal with it yourself. Dude had to like keep putting up mailboxes, right? They keep getting taken out. Nobody else's on the street gets taken out. And then there's a loud screeching noise one night as this snowplow runs into a mailbox that has a steel beam going into the ground that also has like the mailbox reinforced with cement. This bitch ain't going anywhere, okay? And it's clear from the positioning on the plow's like blade, and they're like big effers, okay? This isn't just like a truck with like a blade on the front. This is like the big orange dudes, okay? Clearly intentionally trying to take out this mailbox. Apparently dude lost his job because, you know, you probably should if that's your thing. What I'm getting at is we have somebody here that like kind of outwitted an opponent, a rival. What I would say if I wasn't so worried about YouTube hating my language is some effery, but like the real one, right? So I don't know who's been toying with you. I don't know who's been trying to control you. I don't know who's been trying to get under your skin, but they failed. There is a tower moment happening. There is something hitting the fan today. Hi there, Lily. How are you doing? Or in the very near future that challenges conceptions and how people view you based on the words that other people have used against you. And you're this Nine of Pentacles, okay? So this Emperor in the reverse, whoever this may be, it could be one of these kings, it could be somebody else. There's like a little bit of an audience here seeing you come out on top. Like, you're the mailbox, the cement mailbox. Like, come at me, bro. See how it goes for you. Might turn into a meme. Hi there, Nancy. How are you doing? Yeah, fun times. Sometimes people get a little bit too big for their britches and feel like they can take someone on without really, you know, having a plan. And that's kind of inadvisable. Oh my guy. Justice. I did say this is about justice. The Chariot in the reverse and the Five of Chalices, which is the Five of Cups. I really like seeing this Justice card. It does add some level of weight to the air signs. So there could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra featured prominently in your charts, but we have a sense of what is wrong being righted. And the Chariot in the reverse with the Five of Cups makes me feel like somebody is upset, or perhaps a few people, that there was permanence, endurance, somebody who kept getting up after they were hit, tripped, kicked, whatever it was. It's potentially somebody that was supposed to be your friend, but they're upset that whatever they were trying to do in terms of creating a loss in your life didn't go the way they wanted it to. I'm talking about loss didn't go the way they wanted it to, and here we have the Wheel of Fortune. You got, or are about to get, what you were meant to get. Magician. The Moon. There are things about you that people don't fully understand. Perhaps you are intentional about keeping certain things about yourself to yourself. I do feel like I'm reading for somebody that's relatively intelligent and able to understand the wisdom in withholding certain information or not giving access to certain people. But this is feeling very controlled to me in a positive way. So maybe people feel like you're just really lucky, but you just know the secret ingredient. You know how to take what you have and make it work for you. You could be dropped in the desert and you'd figure it out. So perseverance is coming through pretty strong with this reading. Let's go with the Egyptian tarot. Hi, Terry. How are you doing? We have the Page of Wands in the reverse, Nine of Cups, and the Hanged Man in the reverse. Seeing the Hanged Man in the reverse makes it look like the sacrificed cow is like chilling, just like smiling at me. Would it surprise any of you if what I see in these cards are a bunch of haters that don't like it when you do well? Raise your hand. Shocker? Not what you're expecting. Yeah, no, you have haters. And they're upset. They consider it bad news that instead of being stuck or stagnant like a lot of people, maybe stuck like people that have had to deal with manipulative friends or exes or family members. Instead of all that, Nine of Cups, you're about to get what you want, or you have what you want. There's a lot of change happening right now. And I think people are about to realize, like, for you, it's good. It doesn't mean it is for everyone. Who are these people? They're stressing because you are in the Six of Wands energy, which is like getting recognition, looking good, feeling successful, working towards what you want. Ten of Cups in the reverse. They don't want you to feel like you belong. And they're upset because they feel like people admire you. So whatever they try to do to like make people think you're the worst, or make people think that you're a narcissist or a trouble starter, it's clear that you're not. Whatever your moves have been, it's demonstrated that someone was wrong about you. Something isn't really your vibe, and that you've been focused on what's important to you. The World in the reverse, there's something that still has to come out. I feel like this is a surprise for the community, but I also feel like there is a surprise for you. It's like heading over to the Fat Lady Sings kind of energy here. So to be honest, what it feels like is this is a crescendo. Like there are people who are noticing more and more you have done well for yourself. You've made improvements. Maybe you're looking better. Maybe you're coming across as more confident. Maybe you got a job that you wanted. Maybe you're living where you want to live. Whatever it is, people are noticing something about you that is the appearance of success or happiness that they are envious of. But there's more. It's like they're calling attention for everyone to like come have a seat. So when like the big blessing, like when the ball drops, everyone's there to be like, oh, okay. Two Cups, Five of Cups in the reverse, Four of Pentacles. This major blessing for you could be true love. We have somebody that has an open heart, that wants to be able to let somebody in and like hold them close. So what I'm really focused on, I believe those are lotus flowers on the Four of Pentacles. The way they're entwined, this is how somebody feels about you. Like, you know, you get each other, right? There's some wavelength and you're on it. Certain it. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Ace of Wands. Six of Cups. There's something everyone thought you lost or you missed out on, something you messed up. And there's a new beginning pertaining to that. So if there's a profession, recognition, relationship of some sort, advancement of some sort that people felt like was out of reach for you, there's another chance at it, because we have Ace of Wands with Six of Cups. There's already positive memories here. I feel like this is somebody that didn't choose you that wants to choose you. People chalked it up as a loss, but it's like, how do I explain this? If you were to judge an art contest before all of the artists had totally like finished their art, you know, the clock hadn't run out on this, I guess, is the general idea behind that. This is the Love Tarot. Tell me about this missed opportunity in love. So we have somebody that was dealing with an ex, attached to my ex. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. But this person is focused on changing this dynamic because we also have spoiling you. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips, everything you could ever need or want. You deserve nothing less. Tears. When I think about you, I cry. Finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life, and I need space. So that's twice that they've said they need some space, right? So if this person and you are no contact, it seems wise to let them decide when they want to come back around or initiate some sort of conversation with you. Father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. You feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. So this is the kind of energy that's difficult to forget because it isn't easy to make somebody feel that comfortable, right? To literally say, you feel like home to me is a big deal, you know? If you saw the outfit I was wearing before I put this dress on, because I'm home, right? I'm comfortable. This person feels comfortable being themselves around you, which is kind of a big deal because I don't think they really like being themselves around a lot of people. There's some sort of mask they have to wear. We're going to go with the Pulp Tarot. Death and the reverse. Page of Swords. King of Pentacles in the same column as the King of Mallets that we had earlier, which is the same card. Definitely a sense of unfinished business. But this Death card in the reverse is also making me feel like we have the not quite fully cooked burrito situation that I know I've shared with a few of you. If you've ever like gotten one of those ridiculously awful for you, but somehow delectable microwavable burritos from the gas station, you know that you can potentially like only get it hot on the outside. And then there's this like awful cold, like part frozen or refrigerated center that just makes you go, bleh. So this King of Pentacles, not fully cooked. Okay. Hello there, Moon. How are you doing? So this requires a little bit more time. I'm taking this Page of Swords as somebody who's observing, looking for information. I think there's a part that is looking within, right? Because we have finding myself. But there's also a sense here that this person has a little bit more transformation or healing or understanding of their situation to go through. But I like that we have the King of Pentacles coming out again, because this is somebody who is focused on stability. And I get a good feeling from that, as in somebody that could be, you know, trying to fix their finances, or somebody who's really focused on being grounded or like comfortable with themselves, where that might have been pretty difficult previously. Temperance in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so this is one of those things where it's a positive enough take. I just want one more because I don't want to like. This person is getting assistance in quite the undertaking. So whatever has been causing waves in their life, a ripple effect of, it feels like anger, jealousy, intoxication, feeling hurt, betrayed. Whatever is causing this, likely an ex, could be an addiction. This person is realizing they have to choose. They could be getting really good advice from somebody. They could be taking that wisdom or inspiration from music or movies, poetry of some sort, whatever it might be. They're absorbing that, and it's making them kind of take a moment, right? I'm seeing in my mind, you know, like when you're in a video game, you have to decide, am I going to die that way, or is it going to happen faster over there? Not that somebody really feels like they're going to die. I feel like this is more so, what's the path to success here? What should I really be doing? Because we have somebody that's trying to figure out a way out. Kind of makes me feel like somebody's in one of those escape rooms, but they're just there by themselves. I got this. I don't need any of your help. Maybe they're a little cocky. They're learning that they do have what it takes to get out of this situation. But somebody, again, there's somebody here that is trying to help them. They might have a really good friend, a really good, like maybe one of their parents is really involved or wise, a grandparent. Somebody's like, you can do this. Six of Swords in the reverse. This person is working to overcome a cycle of codependency. There may have been times where this person has regained control, stepped away, made things kind of balance out in a way where they thought they had that control back. Somebody or something really does impact this person. Gets them off course, makes them lose focus. It definitely feels like partying to me. And it feels increasingly hollow because this isn't real. You can be admired or wanted or any of those words by people, large groups of people, small groups of people, one particular community, but it doesn't mean anything unless it's real. Is it just for show? Is it just for clout? Is it just for connections? What is the main reason those people are around you? Page of Pentacles. Because somebody is thinking about how you feel like home and realizing another place doesn't, right? Because we have a choice here. Page of Pentacles. Nine of Wands and the Devil. King of Swords. One more time. So this feels like wanting to let go of negative influences or whatever has created like a chain around this person. They can't leave. They can't do what they want. They can't, like, their schedule is dictated by this person or this thing. It's making me think about, like, when I quit smoking cigarettes, I didn't have to worry about how many do I have left? Do I have enough to get me through the night? Do I have to go buy a pack? It was really nice to stop thinking about that. This person's fighting to have a new beginning. And I feel like this King of Swords is the person that is offering some sort of assistance or supporting this effort, right? You can do it. You can change. You can let go of that. You can walk away from that. There's something better for you, or, I want you to be happy. So whoever is supporting this person, good for you. You're a real one. Again, don't get too caught up on the gender. We have a lot of masculine energy here, but this could be anyone, right? So I do kind of feel like with the two masculine energies that we had coming out at the beginning, there's somebody here who has a really good sense of justice or right and wrong that's been counseling or advising a friend that's been going through a really difficult time and was kind of stuck in a bit of like regret. And to help this person avoid some kind of self-sabotage, their friend is trying to encourage them to pursue something that they feel like they've messed up. So this is the Kipper. Number 33 again. This is the concern card. What are we concerned about? So we already got the choices or paths card, right? Here's the pathway from the Kipper. This is a major life decision. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Which way are you going to go? Do you want more of the same, or do you want to create change? We have number 23, which is the courthouse. This is about making a decision. Well, the decision is, do you want to keep this community that doesn't really feel like a community? Do you want to hang out with people you can't trust? Actually, so we had this the other day. Somebody may have a swamp near their property. Deep, dark waters. Hold on, I can't read that. There's like a light behind it. I think it says your. Yeah. Deep, dark waters, your reflection you can't see. Literally says you can't see. You won't find yourself if you don't go deep. So this person has to really dig into these emotions, right? We had father wounds come out, finding yourself. If you want to be with somebody who is, you know, the woman holding a heart is somebody who's ready to love, right? This has to be somebody that knows how to experience that deep of emotion. You know, you can't just come out here with some riz and a lack of opening up and expect something meaningful, right? Maybe we'll have some jokes. Maybe we'll check out a movie. But if you don't actually know how to be vulnerable, the kind of connections you're available for or that you'll be able to find or secure, they won't be very deep. We have the harpy. Hi there, Peggy. A creature of many guises, in storms I soar. Amid virtues and vices, a reflection of life's score. There is karmic justice happening in this situation. It feels like for multiple people, especially with this community. Perhaps for this ex, but there's, I mean, we have the Four of Wands, right? This talks about somebody that can choose a better life, escalate their wisdom, their ability to understand how the world works. So, yeah, I think that's a pretty good reading. We just have somebody that I think is facing a pretty major moment in their life, and they have to decide what they're willing to do to actually get what they want. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for the live chat. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. And I will see you on my next reading. Bye, guys.